Hi mga kapatid, ako ay mag-video ngayon and we will going to talk about vinyl record and a lot of frequent questions. One stands alone and that is why vinyl in the first place. Bakit nga ba vinyl record? LP record, plaka? Bakit nga ba plaka? Ba't ba ako na-engage sa ganitong klase ng hobby? First, ang plaka, vinyl is expensive. The cost of a brand new vinyl record would range from 1,000 to 2,500. Meron nga dyan, 5,000. Yung inirelease ng Eraserheads na ultra electromagnetic pop vinyl version, binebenta noon ng 12,000. Higit pa, 13,000. Ngayon, may makikita pa na nagbebenta ng ultra electromagnetic pop na vinyl version. May 9,000, may 8,000. So, mahal ang vinyl. Samantalang yung MP3, pwede ka mag-download for free. Libre na. You can download an MP3 anywhere, anytime, anyhow. And meron mga website na nagbebenta pero hindi naman din ganun kamahal. So yung vinyl mapiplay mo lang kapag halimbawa meron kang turntable. Hindi lang basta turntable, syempre kailangan meron yung amplifier, may speakers. Sa madaling salita, sa bahay mo lang pwedeng play. And siguro yung mga katropa mo na meron din silang sound system sa bahay na ganyan, yun. O kaya sa mga record bars na meron ganyan. Yun nga, bottom line is kailangan mo muna ng player na ganun. May mga amplifier, may mga speakers, ayan. Ang MP3 player lang, magkano lang ba MP3 player? Kailangan mo lang tablet, cellphone, pwede mo na sa cellphone, may earphone ka, okay na din. So simple, kahit saan pwede ang MP3. Travel ka, na pamaneho ka or nasa restaurant or anywhere, ano man ginagawa mo, ganun, gagawa ka ng assignment mo, ganun, sa canteen halimbawa o sa library halimbawa. So, hindi mo naman pwedeng dali ng ang turntable or record player ng vinyl records sa mga library or sa biyahe. Hindi mo pwedeng dalhin nyo kasi bitbit mo pati amplifier at speaker. Hindi naman po pwede. So, yun nga. Bakit nga ba vinyl? Why plaka? Una sa lahat, I live and first embraced music during the era of cassette tapes and CDs. That was the era where you have to go to record bars and music stores just to buy a newly released albums of your favorite artist. Yeah, kung sino mang paborito mong artist or kung banda man yan o solo artist. Ayun, that was when an artist will receive a platinum award for the sale of maybe 1 million units. Kapag ka naka 1 million units ng sale yung artist, ma-award na siya ng platinum. So, kind of proud na yung binili mong album ng artist na yun is part of that 1 million copies. Ayun, so that was the time when everybody's aware of these significant things in the music business. And of course, these things don't happen anymore. So if you will ask me why I would rather prefer vinyl records instead of other forms of medium, it would probably be the experience of waiting for it to be released, going to record stores, record bars to actually buy the physical item, and unwrapping the album and listening to it from your record player. Para ma-elaborate ko to sa inyo, mag-umpisa tayo sa number 1 para sa akin. Para sa akin, buying it from a store. Buying the record, the LP record from the store. You buy a physical object. You don't buy a digital MP3. You just download it for free. Even if you somehow buy an MP3 from an MP3 selling website, ano ba mga MP3 selling websites? Spotify, ayan, Amazon Music, iTunes, eMusic, ayan. You still don't own any physical item. You still don't own any physical copy. What do you own? Ano bang pag-aari mo dun sa pinili mo yun? Nothing actually. You own the right to listen to it. Yun lang. And then ang isa pa, number 2 para sa akin is you can actually hold the physical item, yun nga, in your hands, so there's a sense of bondness between you and the record that you just bought. In case of MP3, you can hear it. Yeah, of course, you can see the song. You can see the song title in your cell phone or tablets or whatever player you have. And it does occupy some space from your memory, but you don't own any physical thing about it. No, the only thing that you own is your player. Yeah. Number 3, siguro ano ba to, cliche thing ba to, even the smell of a newly unwrapped record is really addictive in a little way. You know, kapag ka nag-open ka nga ng lapis, yung box mo ng lapis, may mo, wow, pare, lapis. Book yung notebook mo, pagka opening ng school, yan, hinaamoy mo. Ito ganun din to, even the smell of newly unwrapped record is really addictive in a little way. You know, the scent of a brand new pressed polyvinyl chloride material mixed with the scent of a newly printed label that hasn't been exposed to natural environment. It's really classic. Mga micro things, you know. Reading the songs from the label, yan, isa pa yan. During cassette days, I used to read the lyrics of the songs in the label and kind of sing along with set itself while being played. I even bothered to read acknowledgements, you know, the names of the band members or the session artists that were involved during the recordings. Pretty much can be said with vinyl records, you know. Ayun, fascinated din ako with artworks, sa mga cover designs, yun. Yun nga, ganun din sa plaka siguro, dahil mas maganda, maybe even much better, because LP records are, yung size ng mga record, ng LP records, mga vinyl records, much bigger than cassette tape, yung label ng cassette tape at saka CDs, mas malaki yung ano niya, so yung possibility of the possibility is endless. The possibility are endless when it comes to cover designs, you know, and artworks in vinyl records. And anong meron sa MP3? Sometimes there are icons and images which appears as thumbnails for a particular MP3, but that's just it. There's nothing that you can hold in your hands. Yan. Number 5, nasa number 5 na tayo. Laying it on your turntable and dropping the needle on the groove of your vinyl. This is the experience. For some people, most, including me, this will be the fun part. It's not necessarily the best part. Of course, the best part would be listening to it, listening to the sound itself, the music itself, listening to the song, to the tracks. But for me, the fun part is going through all this, you know, putting the vinyl record flat in the platter. So, ililay mo din siya sa platter. and dropping the needle gently onto the groove and actually hearing it from your high fidelity speakers. One of the good things about vinyl record is that the song is pressed and indented to the vinyl and groove itself, and the groove itself is the application of this pressing. Kasi once na na-press yung vinyl, yung mga groove, yun yung kanta eh. So makikita mo yung kanta naka-press. That's the cool thing about vinyl records. Makikita mo, mahihipo mo yung kanta mismo. Yung merong horizontal, may vertical, merong combination. Yung vibration, formation ng groove, dun kumukuha ng vibration yung needle para ma-enhance, mabuo niya yung kanta. So makikita mo actually yung kanta. Siguro kung meron kang microscope, hand microscope. So that's the cool thing about vinyl records. Kahit yung kanta mismo makikita mo. And needless to say, the grooves are the songs themselves. And from the moment that the needle hits the groove, the song is being played. Kapag lumapat na yung karayom sa groove, play na yung music. So these are manual things. It's not just pressing one button. This is manual thing. So there's a kind of cliche significance about this. Any dust or debris or foreign particles entrapped in the groove can be heard once the needle passed through it. So kapag yung mga dust at dust particles, mga foreign particles na pumasok dun sa groove, kapag dinaanan niya ng karayo, maririnig mo yan. That's isa pa sa mga cool thing about the vinyl records. Maririnig mo talaga yung dinaanan. Yun yung mga reason kung bakit may pops, may cracks na ka maririnig. Which is pretty much the trademarks of vinyl records itself. Vinyl records lang may ganun. Yung ibang medium wala mga ganun. It's not really bad. It's not also good, but it's kind of nagbigay yan ng ng trademark sa LP records, sa vinyl records, na yun yung trademark niya, yun yung kakaiba sa kanya. So of course you're not going to experience all these things when you are listening to MP3. So ano pa, cleaning and taking care of your vinyl records. Vinyl records are really sensitive. When you hold a vinyl record, for example, it's advisable to hold the edges. Kailangan mahahawakan mo yung edges nung plaka, hindi dun sa ibawa ito. So yung example is hawakan mo yung plaka ng ganito. Ilalagay mo sa turntable mo. Hindi mo siya hawakan ng nakagayaan. Hindi. Kasi mag-inhibit ka ng dust particles. So kung ano man dumi sa daliri mo, mayroon mong maipasa dyan dun sa groove. So pagdaan ng needle, mababasa nga yun. So dun nga nag-uumpisa yung mga marinig mong pops. Itong vinyl na to, hindi ito 45 RPM. Ito ay 33 RPM din lang. Nakasize lang siya ng 7-inch. Anyway, yun nga. So, from handling to cleaning, there is a sense of responsibility attached to it. And this way, you will have some sort of respect to the records, creating special bond between you and the record, which make the vinyl record much more valuable. Ano pa? Vinyl records are collectible items. For example, vinyl records would be a great collection in the shelf. Things that you don't have yet, you tend to find it and obtain it. It doesn't matter whether it's second-hand or brand new. It doesn't matter whether you bought it or somebody gave it to you. It will be added in your collection. Yun. So pag nagko-collect ka, hindi naman ano kahit pa second hand yan, kahit pa lumang-luma na yan, kung gusto mo yung item na yon, bibilin mo yun, kukunin mo, hihingin mo yun, kung pwede ibigay sa'yo. Ganyan yung collection, ganyan yung nagko-collect. So, it does not matter kung brand new pa yan o second hand pa yan. O nakita lang yan sa attic. Ayan. And if you are collecting, for example, different kinds of hat or shirt, or maybe toys, you will display them in your shelf, and that's it. You can look at it all day, but that's all. Well, on vinyl records, not only do you have a collection, but you can actually listen to them one by one while looking at the pictures and reading the songs or information and details from its cover by label and kind of. Remember the days when you bought it, the people that you met and talked with the day that you bought it, and the actual store where you bought it. You know, micro things that lets you remember memories, which bring us to memories. Vinyl records are memories. No? Marami kang maaalala nung panahon na binili mo yung one particular record. Maaalala mo kung saan mo binili, yung mga namit mong mga tao. Sa vinyl record mismo, yung date, kung saan kayo nag-date o kailan kayo nag-date nung girlfriend mo nung panahon yun, yung pag-iinuman nyo ng mga tropa yung gano'n. Sa MPT, wala ka nang maalala mo sa MPT, nag-download ka lang naman wala yan, diba? And your cell phone or tablets or MP3 player might get lost, or your laptop and desktop or computer might catch virus. Or might corrupt your files. So what are you going to do? I will magda-download lang uli ako. So it's no longer a collection. So these are the things which in my opinion makes vinyl records stands among the rest. And the experience of having it, the sounds will be entirely different depending on your hi-fi stereo system. Yeah? So the sounds will be dependent on the stereo system that you have in your home. So if you have a high-end amplifier and speakers, I think any medium will sound good. But in case of sound, one thing that the vinyl record has are the pops and cracks, cliche sound of it, which is pretty much its own trademark. Not necessarily better because of that, but the manifestation of its originality, of having a sound of its own. I still listen to MP3s when I'm outside traveling or in restaurant, or maybe while hanging around with my friends. But at the end of the day, when I'm already at home, I still prefer to listen to a high fidelity stereo system, playing LP records while drinking a beer or a cup of coffee. Vinyl records brought me back to where I left off for many years. I lost enthusiasm of listening to any songs of any form of music, and I only listen to a song if I need to study its drum part, because for some time I was once a musician. Vinyl got me into listening again the way I used to. So that's it. I hope you learned something out of these points. If you have any suggestions, different opinions, you can leave that below. Thank you very much.